What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to Luckiest People Who Survived the Impossible Part 2. Now, I already reacted to Part 1, so if you want to go watch that, it's on my channel up here, so you can click that and watch Part 1. But yeah, Part 1 was crazy, bro. I don't know how some people survived this shit, or how they got so unlucky, or lucky, I guess, in this scenario. But yeah, let's see what people survive in this video, and if it's crazier than the last one. Let's see here. Before we get into it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and yeah, let's get straight into it, man.
Sometimes it seems
All
like
right.
luck just isn't on our side. But when the
Facts.
unthinkable happens, you'd be amazed to discover just how fortunate some people can be. From nauseating free falls to freak weather accidents, here are some of
Bro,
the
yeah.
luckiest
Someone got
people
like hit by lightning 3 times or more in the last video, bro. What?
who survived the impossible.
Oh, the rod? I know that one. The homie got like a rod in through his head and he lived, bro. That might be on here.
Number 10. Natalia Pasternak. One summer's afternoon in June
Okay.
2015, 55-year-old Natalia Pasternak and her 80-year-old friend Valentina Gorodetskaya were walking through the
What happened
Siberian
there?
forest collecting birch saps, unaware that this was a trip they might never have returned
the
from.
animal
the pair
attack,
had
bro.
unknowingly crossed into the path of a huge brown bear, which made an initial beeline for Valentina's dog, before turning its attention to the mother of two, Natalia.
Oh,
After
God.
attempting to separate the wild animal from her friend by hitting it with a stick,
Wow, you are brave. Holy
Tina
shit.
ran to find help, leaving Natalia to face the jaws of
No
death.
way you're
During the
you don't live
hour-long
through that
ordeal,
shit.
the bear assumed that its now mauled prey was finally dead and began
Huh?
burying Natalia with earth and leaves in order to eat her later. Eventually, police arrived on
Bears? Motherfuckers? I didn't know that.
the scene and noticed that the part-exposed woman was still breathing. And with no other options, they shot the bear and unearthed Natalia, who later fully
shit.
recovered in hospital.
Whoa, dude. I'm sorry. The bear must have not really cared. Because, bro, you should be dead. You're 50 years old and it didn't kill you? Okay.
Despite being buried alive and intended as a brown bear's next meal, Natalia
Holy
Pasternak
shit.
lived to tell the terrifying tale.
What is
and
this fucking photo, bro? This
Past-
looks awkward as fuck. Why are you posting like that? What the fuck are you doing? Okay, I'm sorry.
Pasternak
She just
lived
looks
to tell
goofy
the
right there, whoever
terrifying
that is.
tale, and even posted
Is that
an
her
update
friend?
on her
Okay.
social media with the caption, "Life is beautiful."
Wow.
Number 9.
Big up to you, that's
Phineas
crazy.
Gage.
Yeah,
The
but I know
case
the
of
story.
Phineas Gage is quite literally
Yeah,
mind-blowing.
bro. If y'all don't know this, bro.
On September 13th, 1848,
Literally
then
insane.
25-year-old Gage was working as the foreman of a crew preparing a railroad near Cavendish, Vermont, when disaster struck. He was using an iron tamping rod to pack explosive powder into a hole when the powder suddenly detonated, sending the 43-inch long, 1.25-inch
Oh,
diameter
look at
rod
that!
hurtling upward. The rod penetrated Gage's left cheek, tearing through his brain and exiting through the back of his skull.
How? How? Is this
Where it
not
landed
allowed? I don't
80
know.
feet away.
How the fuck? Yeah.
Remarkably, Gage was able to walk to a nearby cart to alert a coworker who rushed him to a doctor, where the physician was astonished to
He
find
walked it with the shit in his head,
his
bro.
patient conscious and able to communicate. Despite losing sight in his left eye, Gage was able to leave his house within a month and could even recount exactly when and how the accident happened. But it wasn't long until those closest to him noticed something wrong. His well-mannered disposition had been replaced by an unheard-of aggression and lack of social decorum, and family and friends claimed he was no longer himself. Studies carried out in 2012 concluded that the injury had destroyed around 11% of white matter in Gage's frontal lobe
Holy
and 4%
shit.
of his cerebral cortex, causing
I
irreversible
don't know what the
damage to his
fuck they're saying, but okay.
rational processing. To this day,
Look at
Gage is
that.
remembered as one of the most famous patients in neuroscience.
Facts.
Number 8.
That's insane, bro. I don't know how he lived through that shit. How did they even take it out of his fucking skull? Didn't they say it was in it? Wait. Let me go back. Because they said something about like 80 fucking feet or something.
The back of his skull, where it landed 80 feet away.
Oh, it went through his head? Is that what they're fucking saying? There's no way he... Wow. I remember it being like it was stuck in his head. Anyway, I don't know.
Number 8. Casey Wagner.
Oh, here we go,
They say
Casey.
lightning never strikes twice.
Oh my god, is this another lightning strike
One
shit?
man learned the hard way that famous phrases shouldn't always be taken as fact. In October 2013,
The fuck are
31
people doing? Okay.
year-old Casey Wagner was attending an annual off-road event in St. Joe, Texas called Rednecks with Paychecks when storm clouds
Bro.
began rolling in above. While waiting for a friend to return from the toilet, Wagner sought shelter under a tree. a mistake which would cost him dearly. By the time he noticed electrical sparks splintering off the tree trunk, it was already too late. Casey was suddenly struck by lightning, and before he could hit the ground, a second bolt struck his work boot, sending electricity shooting up through his body.
Oh my
Luckily,
gosh.
a passing nurse rushed to his aid and
Wait. It went through. Because here's the thing about lightning, bro, if y'all don't know. You can survive lightning. Very obviously rare if you get hit by it. But if you get hit from your head and it goes all the way down through your feet to the ground, you might live. And I don't know why. I forget the reason why. It's like it's because the lightning has somewhere to go. So it like exits your body more safely. Something like that, bro. I don't know. But it went through his leg, up his head. I don't know how the fuck he's not dead, bro.
him conscious while they waited for paramedics to arrive at the scene. Astonishingly, after just one night in observation, Casey was released with no major injuries, and doctors claimed he was a living miracle. The chances of being struck by lightning in the US are around 1 in 750,000, so Casey Wagner was incredibly lucky to survive a double strike. One thing is for sure though,
dude.
he won't be standing under any more trees during bad
Hell
weather.
no.
Number 7. Sambora. In August 2018,
Oh, this is the dude that cut his arm off? Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, no,
escape.
it's not. No, it's not the same thing.
Oh, and did I mention he was wedged
his
between
arms.
two giant rocks? 28-year-old Sambora had been
what
scouring the Chakri mountain jungle in the
I
north.
guess that wasn't luck for the dude cutting his arm off. That wasn't luck. That was just fucking willpower, bro. I don't know.
Western province of Battenberg in search of bad droppings or guano to sell as valuable fertilizer when his torch fell into a small rocky hollow. Bending down to retrieve it, Boris slipped and fell into the narrow crevice between the rocky terrain below where he became wedged in the rock face for 4 agonizing days. Eventually, his worried brother discovered him and alerted the authorities, who took this unbelievable photo from above.
How do you even get him out of that shit?
Before beginning a painstaking operation to free the man. It took 200 rescuers around 10 hours to cut away the parts of the rock which had trapped him, before he was taken to a provincial hospital to recover. The Cambodian police chief has since declared Chakrai Mountain prohibited for climbing, and despite being dangerously weak shortly after the ordeal, Sambora has thankfully returned to full health, making him one impossibly lucky man.
What a story,
Number
man.
6.
That's
Christine
scary.
McKenzie. Skydiving is a thrill for some, but for many others, the idea of falling through
Your
the sky
parachute?
is
How do you get lucky in this scenario? What the fuck? Your parachute just fails? The
a
fuck?
total nightmare, even when there's a parachute involved. When then
What is it gonna be like? Oh, but her second one went off. That happens not all the time, but it happens enough where it's like, yeah, the second one went off, but that's not luck. That's just, yeah, it's supposed to. The second parachute, the emergency parachute, if that doesn't work, then it's like, that's not luck. That's just, it's more unlucky if it doesn't work. So
23-year-old Christine
at that point, you're just fucking die.
McKenzie prepared for her 112th skydive in August 2004, she had no idea that it would be any different from her other successful attempts. As a seasoned skydiver, McKenzie was unfazed as she began her 11,000-foot descent until it was time to prepare for landing and her parachute failed to open.
Okay.
Trying not to panic, she pulled on the cord of her emergency chute, but the lines got tangled and she hurtled towards the ground in a 45-second
Oh my god.
freefall.
Now, how do you fucking live from this bullshit? There's no fucking way she actually lived, bro.
Smashing into a set of power cables. By absorbing most
No. What?
the energy from her fall, the power lines had saved Mackenzie's life, and when she was admitted to hospital,
But it didn't electrocute her to death? This is a fake story.
she suffered only a broken pelvis. Skydiving instructor Vanna Gulliver was astounded to find her alive and claimed that a reserve parachute malfunction is basically unheard of. Despite her ordeal, Mackenzie even announced from her hospital bed she was determined to jump again. Number 5.
She landed on fucking electric fucking wires and it broke her fall and she didn't die. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That is a crazy story. I don't even believe that shit, bro.
Greg Rasmussen. Greg Rasmussen is
That might be the craziest shit that they've said so far in the series. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna fucking lie, especially in this video so far.
animal conservationist who came a little too close for comfort with some of the fiercest predators in the African bush back in 2003. Rasmussen had boarded his single-engine plane over Hawaiian National Park in Zimbabwe in search of endangered rhinos when he lost control during intense winds and crashed into the plains below. After quickly realizing that he'd broken both legs, Rasmussen was able to drag himself to a nearby tree to seek shelter. But his nightmare was far from over.
Yo.
The impact had detuned his radio, so any mayday calls went unheard, and he soon realized he would have to wait it out in the wilderness. Vulnerable and exposed, Rasmussen became an easy and appealing meal for nearby predators, and as vultures
Bro,
began to circle,
don't go out in the fucking, go back in your fucking plane if you can. That's probably the safest place you can be. Not gonna lie.
stampede of elephants headed towards the wreckage. Thinking fast, Rasmussen beat the aluminum hull of his aircraft with a stick, which scared them off, and he repeated the same trick after
But I feel, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. If I saw elephants coming near me, they wouldn't kill you though. They would just look at you because they're smart enough. Like they wouldn't probably help you, but like they wouldn't kill you. They're not like vicious.
Defying the chilling call
Maybe
of
they are. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know.
lioness as dusk set in. After surviving the night and fending off a hungry hyena with his drumming, Rasmussen was found and rescued. And after some 100 operations, some use in his legs was restored, and he is now 3 inches shorter. Number 4,
shit, that's
Truman
crazy.
Duncan. Becoming known as the Miracle Man is no easy feat, but 40-year-old Truman Duncan definitely deserves such a title after surviving being cut clean in half.
Huh?
In June 2006, Truman was working at Greenbrier Rail Service in Claiborne, Texas, when he fell between a pair of moving railroad freight cars and found himself fighting for his life. After hanging onto the car for 20 seconds, Truman was caught beneath the wheel supporting 20,000 pounds of dead weight, which dragged him along for 50 feet before severing him through
How
the
are you not dead? This is fucking crazy.
Miraculously, Truman stayed conscious and even contacted 911 before waiting 45 minutes for paramedics.
This is fucking cap, bro. You're telling me he got cut in half, died from shock, first off, and he didn't bleed out? There's no fucking way, dude.
Locate him at the huge rail yard. Blood loss had sent his body into crucial preservation mode, and his vital organs like his heart, lungs, liver, and 1 kidney remained intact. After 23 surgeries over 4 months, Truman, who now uses a wheelchair, was fully active again, and he has even returned to work in the office at the very same rail yard.
That might be the craziest one. That might be the craziest shit. What the fuck are you talking? No, actually falling that high up and landing on electric fucking wires and living? That's the most insane shit, not gonna lie.
Anna Bagenholm. In 1999, Swedish orthopedic surgeon Anna Bagenholm made medical history when she was shockingly revived after freezing to death some 24 hours earlier. Then 29-year-old Bagenholm had been skiing with colleagues in the Kjolund mountain range in Norway when she lost control during a steep descent and fell onto a frozen stream below. A hole then opened up beneath her body, swallowing her head first and trapping her under 8 inches of ice with no means of escape.
No.
And when her friends found her and attempted to pull her out, only her feet and skis were above the ice. After 40 minutes of shallow breathing using a tiny air pocket, Anna's body temperature reached a staggeringly low 13.70 degrees Celsius.
I was about to say, how is she breathing? But there's a pocket.
And she entered circulatory arrest. By the time rescuers dug her out, she had been under the freezing ice for 80 minutes. And when she was airlifted to hospital, she had undoubtedly been clinically dead for 2 hours. After desperate efforts to rewarm her blood, Anna's heart miraculously restarted 24 hours after her initial fall.
What the
And after more than a year, she was able to move again. Doctors believe that the extreme cold slowed her metabolism, causing the brain to require less oxygen, and induced hypothermia is now practiced with critical patients to prolong the window needed to save lives.
Dang.
Number 2.
Wait, was she the gateway to that? That's crazy if that was. If that's true, that's crazy.
Ron Hunt. It may seem unlikely that the subject of an x-ray like this one could make it out alive, but one incredibly lucky man has lived
What the fuck are we doing, bro?
to tell the tale.
What the fuck are we doing?
15th August 2003, construction worker Ron Hunt was working in the Tahoe Donner subdivision in Truckee, California, when one mishap almost cost him his life.
Yeah?
Hunt was drilling above his head while standing on a 6-foot ladder when he pushed a little too hard, trying to bore a hole, causing the ladder to wobble. Realizing what was about to happen, Hunt followed standard safety procedure by tossing the drill aside, but the power tool didn't fall far enough away, and he landed face first on the 18-inch long, 1.5-inch diameter drill bit.
No, fuck, no. Oh my fuck, no. Can I show this? Even though it's animated YouTube, this is an animation. It's not happening for real in the video, okay?
Skewered his head by entering his right eye and exiting about 6 inches through the side of his skull. But it miraculously pushed his brain aside, sparing him from
it pushed his brain. Holy
brain
skadoodle.
damage, paralysis, and probable death. Specialists initially planned to cut the drill bit out, but decided to effectively unscrew it free and Hunt recovered from his injuries in just under a month. Despite losing an eye and suffering
So is some still in there? I don't know.
a fractured skull, Hunt emerged relatively unscathed, and his cognitive health has proved even more remarkable than the curious case of Phineas Gage. Before I continue, check out this incredible footage captured on Helmet Cam, which shows the moment motorcyclist Taylor Smith flipped in the air and somehow landed on his feet after being hit by a speeding car on his way home from work. The extraordinary event took place in San Francisco in 2015 when the car emerged from nowhere after running a red light at an intersection and hit Mr. Smith's side on.
This dumbass.
The 2011 Daytona 675 custom bike was destroyed in an instant, but thankfully Smith himself was wearing all the correct protective gear.
Dude, I'm getting up. I'm punching. I don't give a fuck if it's a woman. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, you just fucking ran like hit me, bitch. Fuck are you doing, bro? What are they gonna do? Arrest me? You hit me, bitch. Okay, I'm sorry.
Having probably also saved the lives of the pedestrians crossing at the right side of the street.
Dude, that's so facts. Damn.
Number 1. Lucky log escape.
What the fuck is this Final Destination? Oh, no. You got me fucked up, bro. If I'm behind like a log truck or any type of truck, semi, I'm not being behind it, bro. I'm merging lanes and I'm trying to get in front of them as fast as I can. If I can. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going behind this shit, especially a wood fucking, some logs that are hooked up to the truck. You got me fucked up, dude. That guy must have been thinking he tried behind the truck like this. Wow. I remember that scene of Final Destination. I hope that doesn't happen to me. Boom! Just fucking logs in his fucking window. How did he live? Did he literally just like dove out of his car? There's no way he did that. He must have just been like, oh, shit. Just dodge that shit, bro.
After his 2003 Nissan Xterra was impaled by
How? Tell me. Actually, tell me.
The unnamed driver was bending down to collect a dropped coffee cup when he rear-ended a logging truck.
Actually, this is fine, doesn't it? What the fuck?
Front, which sent as many as 40 felled trees smashing through the windshield and out the
he hit.
other end. The scene may look like a definite death trap, but thankfully the driver emerged with only minor injuries because his seat was not in an upright position at the time of impact. Firefighters
that's insane. He was supposed to live that day. But even then, even with that being said, how? But I don't give a fuck. Did the logs hit you and then you went back like this so you dodged them? But you still got hit by a fucking log. Going that fast?
Massive logs before rescuing the man in around 10 to 15 minutes. And the chief officer was astounded to discover.
Oh my goodness. That is literally insane, bro. What are you fucking saying? He lived through that shit.
That his head had ended up in a hole perfectly sized to protect him from the logs.
Oh my god.
Person needs to buy a lottery ticket with that sort of luck.
That's what I would do right away. Give me 100 fucking lottery tickets, bitch. Give me one. I only need it. I only need one.
So which of these people do you think was the luckiest? Let me know in the comments below.
Wow, dude, that was when stupid mad scientists experiment on themselves. Hammering your cock. That's what we're doing. Okay. Oh man, but that was a good video though. I love these videos, man. And how much there's like fucking this many more, dude. Holy shit, bro. But geez, I'm not gonna lie, I think the craziest one was literally this one. I'm actually baffled. I wanted, like, he didn't give a certain reason, like why she lived or how she lived. He just said, she fell this fucking high and somehow lived. What the fuck? If you survive overwhelming odds like that, there's no point in buying a lottery ticket because you just used up your lifetime supply of luck. I'm still doing it though. Anyway though, man, that's today's video, and let me know down in the comments below if y'all have survived a crazy experience, something you shouldn't have lived from. Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to read them, and I would give y'all one, but I don't. Luckily, I don't have. Luckily, I don't have any. I don't have any like crazy stories, bro, that I've almost died. At least I don't remember any, or I wasn't aware that I was about to die. I don't know. But anyway though, y'all, if you like today's video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff you want to do. And have a good day. I love y'all, and peace.
Every time I call you, baby, never fucking answer, and I just won't leave a voicemail.